Good morning everybody, it's Thursday and I'm in Edale car park. My car's just there, and over there, I'm not on my Todd, I'm with Simon Frampton today, and as you can see it's sun behind me, it's absolutely glorious. I hope it stays like this. We're out for 2 nights going up Kinder Scout. Right, well that's me and Simon with our bags on. Alright, and yeah, we're going to start today's journey, and I think we're going to make a beeline for the café.
Yeah, priorities, right.
Alright, we'll walk up there and I'll bring you back once we've arrived at the café.
You know, staying in somewhere with a nice bar and you end up.
Yeah, it can soon mount up, can't it, once you start doing that. Easily done.
And it's no cheaper up there either.
Well, we've just made it to the cafe, as you can see behind me, and we're going to go in. And once we're sat down and we've ordered some grub, I'll show you what we've got. Well, our grub's just turned up. Got sausage, crispy bacon and 2 eggs on a muffin. It's just there. Right, well I'm going to get some red and brown sauce on it and get stuck in. This is nice. Well, I've just finished my butty, so I was getting another brew. I'm alright at the moment. Excuse me, just letting my food go down, and then we're going to head up the nab. Looks like it's greyed over a bit since we first started, but as long as it don't rain, that's all that matters. Got waterproofs with me anyway. Okie doke. Well, yeah, I'll bring you back once we've left the cafe and we start to plod on. Well, that's both of us fed and watered, and we're going to start our ascent. We're going up the nab and then up Golden Clough, up onto the top at Plateau. Well, we've just stopped to get our trekking poles, get some 4-wheel drive going, because we're just at the start of the nab. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of an uphill stretch this. So we'll get ready to plod on and bring you back probably when we're about halfway up. We've just stopped, and over that hill there behind me, we'll be taking the path that leads up Golden Clough in a minute. It's a bit windy now, we've got up on tops. My eyes watering. But, oh, the weather's lovely. Greyed over a bit when we were down at the calf, but it's come up nice and blue now. The sun's out, as you can see. Right, well, yeah, as I said, we're nearly on top of Plateau. And we'll go up Golden Clough, and I'll bring you back once we're up there. If I sound a bit out of breath, that's because I am. We just sat down on this little bit of a pea tag. We've just come up Golden Clough, and it was a bit steep in places, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Especially after having a full English.
Yeah, that bacon, egg, sausage butty,
yeah,
didn't help matters. But we've got the hardest bit of the walk out of the way now. We're on top of Plateau. We've just got to follow the edge path now, around to Grindsbrook. So once we've got his breath back, we'll plod on, and I'll show you some views along the way, and I'll speak to you in a bit. We're just walking along the edge path on top of the plateau, and behind me, that's the start of the 7-minute crossing. Takes you over to what I call Northern Edge, Sealstone's Way, Seal Edge. But we're not going that way. We're going to plod on along the edge path behind me towards Grindsbrook. Well, the wind's picked up, but we've managed to get our tents up. Si, you're in your
X-Mid 2P solid.
And I'm in my Alkit Tarpstar. Yeah, I'm glad we've pitched here because the forecast said the wind was going to pick up later, and it's starting to pick up now. So we're in quite a sheltered spot, and we've got water on tap. Well, I'll just do my usual. I'll walk round my tent and show you the pitch. So yeah, here's my Alkit Tarpstar, and the ground's a bit uneven that I've got it on at the moment, so I've got a bit of a gap in places on the edge, and it's not as tight as I would like. I might have to do some adjustments in a moment. Yeah, well, as you can see, we're pitched quite close together. Right, well, I'll take you inside and show you what I've got. Usual stuff. As we go inside my tent, I've got some McEwens there on my Soto table. I've got my kitchen, pots, pans, windbreaker, stove, cups, everything in there. Got a food pouch down next to my table. That bag has got all my electrical items in. Again, I've got this silver foil blanket just for sitting on, and I might put it under my sleeping pad after. Got my rucksack right at the back, acting as a bit of a windbreaker. Inside my sleeping compartment, inside the inner, once again I've got my climate insulated static V-Light, my 3-season sleeping pad, I should say. My -3 down bag, my Flextail neck contour inflatable pillow, and on top I've got my down trousers, down booties and synthetic puffer jacket. Right, well, I'm just on my way to get some water from the stream here. I'm just going to walk up to where there's a little bit cascading down a rock. Hopefully I won't fall in. Right. That's my water. Now to return back to camp. I might get out of this wind breeze. It's a bit warmer inside tent, so I think I'll dive in there, and I'll bring you back when I'm sorted. Well, we've got our tents up just in nick of time. We can hear a bit of rain on outside at tents. So, but it's good to be finally all sorted. We're sitting down relaxing, and my thoughts are turning to, you've guessed it, a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3. I'm going to put it down on my table and crack it open. I'm looking forward to this. Oh. Well everybody, good health and cheers. Oh, hey by gum, that's good beer. Well, I'm just going to pop it back down on my table. Size just there. We're not a million miles away from each other, so we can sit under our tents out of the rain and still chat with each other. Right, well, I'm going to get back to my beer. Just relax, take in these surroundings, keep the weight off my feet, and I'll bring you back later. I don't know if you can hear, but the rain's coming down quite heavy now, and yeah, I've got my door kind of half zipped to give a bit of overhead shelter, because I want an opening because Simon's over there. Hey! And yeah, we've just both had a brew, been having a chat, talking about everything and fixing the world to rights like you do. Well, it's good that our tents are so close because you know, we need to shelter from the rain.
Looks like we're going to be spending a lot of time in them.
Yeah, and I've dragged my mattress out of the sleeping compartment into the living room area. Don't know why I haven't done this before. It's so comfortable and warm. Lovely listening to the sound of the rain when you're all protected by your tent. I'm getting a few drops on my footprint, but I've got a what's it called, micro cloth that I keep mopping it up with. Excuse me. Right, well, I'm going to get back to chatting with Si, and I'm trying to take it easy on the beers. I'm going to have another one soon, and I'll probably bring you back then. See you later. This rain hasn't stopped. If anything, it's got worse. Yeah, I'm having to shout. I don't know if I need to, but it sounds really loud in here. Well, I'm feeling a bit peckish, and I was saying to Si up way up, I said, as long as we've got our tents pitched, we'll have a walk up to Fort Jacks, have a look at the ruins, and there's an aircraft wreck that we can look at. But we've just been stuck in our tents because of this rain. Well, I'm feeling a bit peckish, so it's Scotch egg time. Yum. Looking forward to this. Ooh, I do like a Scotch egg. Well, I'm going to eat this. Listen to this rain. Si's just there. We're still within talking distance. The rain isn't that loud. And yeah, I'll speak to you later. But for now, I'm going to carry on with this. Well, the rain hasn't stopped since I last spoke to you, as you can probably hear. Just been having a chat with Si. And I'm thinking, might as well have another beer. So I've got one here on my table next to the camera. Sorry for rocking camera. And I'm going to open it. Well, everybody, once again, good health and cheers. Oh. E-by gum, that's still good beer. I'll just pop that back down on my table. Well, I'm gonna slurp this. I might have another Scotch egg. Don't really feel like cooking anything at the moment, and the wind's picking up, so I'm glad we came to this spot. We were going to camp at the downfall tonight, but with these wind gusts, this place is a bit more sheltered, so we've come here, and we're going to go to downfall tomorrow. Yeah, I think we're going to walk towards Crowden, and then up to Kinder Gates and follow it down to downfall that way. But with all this rain, I hope it's not too foggy. Should be okay. All this wind is picking up. Should be alright in this tent. Anyway, I'll get back to my beer and I'll speak to you later. It's pitch black outside. Sun went down ages ago. But this rain, it's been relentless. It hasn't stopped since the moment we got our tents up. So I suppose that's a good thing. Luckily, because we're pitched right next to each other, we can still talk and hear each other with our doors closed. But it's getting to that point where I'm feeling a bit sleepy, and I'm going to try and get my head down with this racket going on with all the rain and the wind.
I think I'll drop off though. Right, well on that note folks, I'm going to say good night all, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning everybody. Well, we survived the night. Woke up a few times with a few wind gusts and heavy squalls of rain, but apart from that I had a really good night's sleep. Well, the next order of business is to get a brew on. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with that and I'll see you in a bit. Well, that's my morning brew made. I'll just grab it. Oh. Oh, that's better. And the sun's coming out by the looks of it. Oh, hey. Right, well, I'll get on with my brew, try and wake up, and then turn my thoughts to packing away. But yeah, I'm just going to get stuck into this brew in the meantime. I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, that's us, all packed up with our bags on. I'm just doing my usual, having a look around. I was camped just here. Simon was just there. And I'm looking around for tent pegs. Although I did nearly lose one then, so I had to help me look for it. But we found them all. And more importantly, I'm looking for bits of rubbish. But there isn't any. Like we all do, we leave no trace so others can enjoy it. Right, well, yeah, we finally had a break in the weather. Managed to pack up while it's not raining. What we're going to do today is walk back down towards Grindsbrook, then make us way up to Crowden, and then follow the river up towards Kinder Gates, and then kind of veer left down towards Kinder Downfall, and look for somewhere around there. So, without further ado, we'll plod on.
Well done, sir.
Update time. Just thought I'd let you know where we're up to. We've just come from Crowden across the Woolpacks and we're at Kinder Low. We were going to follow Crowden up towards Kinder Gates and then get to the Downfall, but we met a chap who said last week somebody at Kinder Gates had to call out mountain rescue because they were stuck up to the waist in bog, and with all that rain last night we thought, no, let's take the long way around. So we followed the edge path through the woolpacks, and we've just arrived, as you can see, Kinder Low. What we're going to do next is head off in that direction, passing Kinder Res on our left and Mermaid's Pool, and get to the downfall that way. So we'll get ready to plod on. There's still a bit of rain in there, although it's eased off a bit. And yeah, if there are any views, because it's still a bit claggy here and there, but it does seem to be clearing up, then I'll show them to you. But for the moment, we're going to plod on. Well, we're at our day 2 campsite. I've got my tent up there and Simon's got his up behind me. We're at Kinder Downfall, and I'll show you how close we are to it. Here's Simon coming back from getting some water. I'm just going to walk over there so you can see how close we are to it. So there are our tents, and behind me you can see the downfall. Just going to walk a bit closer. Well, there's downfall behind me, and yeah, I'm going to get some water from the stream and then take it back to the campsite. So I'll see you when I get back there. I'll just do my usual and walk around the tent and show you where we've pitched. Down there you can see Kinder Res, and here's the downfall, and we're just off to the side of it here. Found this nice little flat spot, not incredibly flat, but flat enough. I think me and Si both slept in worst. But yeah, I've got a nice fairly taut pitch for my tarp star. I'll give you a quick look inside, but it's not much different from last night. So inside, all the usual stuff: Soto table, kitchen equipment, food bag, some beers, electrical items, bits and bats, rucksack right at the back, silver foil blanket. Inside the sleeping area, climate static insulated V-light, -3 down bag, and on top I've got my down booties, trousers and my synthetic puffer jacket. Right, well I think I'm going to jump in tent and take my boots off, and might have a cup of tea, might have a cup of coffee, I'm not sure yet. Anyway, I'll speak to you once I'm sorted. It looks like we made the right decision getting our tents up when we did, because the rain's just started. It was like that yesterday. As soon as we got our tents up, the rain started, and it didn't stop until this morning. So yeah, good call. Well, I'm going to get my boots off, and I think I might get a cup of tomato soup on. Could do with something to warm me up. Right, I'll get on with that, and I'll bring you back later.
Sleeping bag tonight. Warm up a bit.
Well, I'll just leave that to thicken up and cool down. Well, my soup should be ready now. It's just down here on my table. Give it a stir. Let's see what it is. Oh, that's nice. I think some Chinese people walking past. Anyway, that's lovely, that Heinz cream of tomato soup. Right, well, I'm going to finish that off and just relax, enjoy this lovely sunshine that's just coming out. It's nice and warm. Might have to take this jacket off in a bit and me down trousers. Anyway, enough of me twittering on. I'm going to get back to my soup and I'll see you all later. Sun's come out. Oh, this is much needed. It's nice in inside with sun out.
Blinding, mate. Lovely.
So I was just sat here.
15 minutes to go till beer o'clock.
Well, this is just lovely, just sat here with this view. Kinder Res is just down there. Mermaid's Pool to the right of us. To the far right of us. Across the downfall you've got Sandy Hayes. Makes a nice change from yesterday with that constant rain. Right, well, I'll bring you back when it's beer o'clock. See you in a bit. It's time for a McEwen's Champion 7.3. Simon's there with me, and he's got one. So I'm just going to put it on my table and crack it open. Fresh air and the smell of McEwen's mixed together. Well, everybody, good health and cheers. E-by gum. That's good beer. What do you reckon,
yes. Si? E-by gum, that's good beer.
Aye.
Cheers, Steve. Good health, mate.
Good health, mate.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that was needed, that. What a top spot this is. And most people seem to have gone. That's why we're having a beer. We're not yobs. Well, I'm going to get back to my beer, have a chat with Si, and yeah, just enjoy this. As I said, it makes a nice change for it not to be raining, although I think it is forecast for about an hour from now. So yeah, we'll get stuck into our beers and I'll see you later. Well, Simon's gone back to his tent and he's getting some grub on, and I'm about to do the same. I think I'm going to have macaroni cheese with chopped up salami in it, like I had last time on my last camp. It's quite filling, about 1,000 calories getting on that way, and I think I said it was £3. I think this only cost me £2 when I checked the bill. Anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. I'll get me grub started and I'll bring you back when it's done. I just thought I'd give you a little update on my cooking so far. I've got it down there. I'll just take the lid off so you can see it. What have I done with my sponge? Doesn't look that appetising at the moment, but in there I've got water with chopped up salami, which I'm bringing to the boil, and then I'm going to let it boil for a bit. And then down there between my legs, excuse me about this, I've got a couple of packets of mug shots. Each one's got 281 calories, so with that salami it should make quite a decent little meal. If you can hear Simon talking in the background, Kev Green's on the phone to him, and Kev's just said if you go to Cairn there's a better signal. I don't know if you can hear Kev there.
What?
Anyway, I'm going to get back to my pot, and once it boils and starts simmering, then I'll bung this, well, these 2 packets of mac and cheese in, and then just let it hydrate for 10-15 minutes and it should be ready. Right, I'll put the lid on that and let it hydrate. Well, that should be done in about 10-15 minutes. Just got the lid on it, letting it hydrate. And I'll bring you back when it's ready. It's about 10-15 minutes later since I last spoke to you. And my food is down there. And it should be hydrated. So, yeah, I'll take the lid off and let's have a look at it. Well, let's take that away. I've just had that wrapped around it just to keep it warm. Let's get the lid off. Oh, a steaming bowl of mac and cheese and chopped up salami. Looks good, that. Right, well, let's see how it tastes. Oh, that's nice, that. Just as good as last time, but perhaps even a bit better this time because it's a bit colder tonight. So, yeah, having a hot meal on a cold night's always good. Right, well, I'm going to eat it while it's still piping hot, and I'll see you all later. It's approaching 8 o'clock. The sun's just about to go down, and I'm thinking of cracking open another tin of McEwen's Champion. I've got one on the table, right next to the camera. I just knocked it off the table, so I hope it doesn't fizz up when I open it. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not too bad, that. Well, everybody, once again, on this glorious evening at Kinder Downfall up on Kinder Scout. Good health, everybody, and cheers. E-by gum, that's still good beer. Oh, that hit the spot. Yeah, I'm lying down on my mattress. I moved out of the living room area where I had that silver foil blanket because there was a big stone and I couldn't get comfy. So I moved the silver foil blanket into here because it's going to get down to about 0 tonight. This should be okay with the silver foil blanket. Normally I only say this mat's good to about 3 degrees. Anything lower than that and only break out my X-Ped mat, but I'm sure I'll survive. Right, well, I'm going to get back to my beer, have a bit of a chat with Si, listen to a bit of radio, and then just enjoy the rest of the night, and I'll bring you back later. Well, folks, it's just gone 11:30. Got the radio on down here, and I'm going to turn in. What a great day, what a great 2 days this has been. Anyway, on that note, I'll see you all in the morning. Good night all. Good morning, everybody. The time is somewhere near 7 o'clock, I think. Just gone 7 o'clock, so I said. And I've been waiting for the sun to peek over this bit of a hill and start to warm my tent up because it got a bit cold last night. Right, well, yeah, I think about getting a brew on and such things and waking up, and I'll see you in a bit. That's us with his bags on. Si's just sat over there. I don't know if you can see him. I can't see on this little tiny camera. I've got sun in my eyes. But I'm just doing my usual, like I did last night, having a look around. I was camped just where my trekking poles are, and Si was camped just over there. And I'm having a look around for tent pegs, but I've counted them all out and I've counted them all back in, so they're all safe, those. But more importantly, looking for little bits of rubbish, anything that I've left behind, and I've picked up everything and it's in my bag, so no worries on that front. Si's done the same, where his trekking poles are. His patch is all nice and tidy. Like we all do, we leave no trace so others can enjoy it. Right, well this morning, I think we're going to plod on up Kinder Downfall towards Kinder Gates. I don't know if we'll be going across the interior. We might just have a look at them because we didn't get to it yesterday, and then we might walk back down Jacob's Ladder after. Anyway, for now I'm going to get my trekking poles, and if there's any views along the way I'll show them to you, but for now we're going to plod on. We're just walking, following the downfall up towards Kinder Gates. Looks absolutely lovely. Look at the stream there. We're approaching the cairn, which is about halfway between the downfall and Kinder Gates. And it's an absolutely lovely little walk, this. Not a soul around. Fresh morning air. Lovely warm sunshine after all that rain we had on day one. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Right, well, it's getting a bit rocky and swampy here, so I best put this camera away. Well, we've just arrived at Kinder Gates. Got a bit swampy, so I don't think we're going to go any further, but it's in visual range. If I turn around, you might be able to see it. Just, I can't even see my finger. Around about just there, you can see two rocks on either side of the river. I'll turn the camera around so you can get a better look, and I'll even try and zoom in. Well, that's where we've just come up from, where Si is. And as I pan round to the left, Kinder Gates should come into view. That's as far as it'll zoom in, but hopefully you can see like the two rock formations on either side of the gates. Well, it's still a lovely day, as you can see, sun's out. Wild and rugged around here. A few little good campsites as well we noted on the way. Like where I am now, where my trekking poles are. Nice and flat here. Right, well, I think rather than go through Kinder Gates and down to Crowden, I think we're just going to walk back and then pick up the edge path back to Jacob's Ladder. So without further ado, we'll plod on. You're a tame sheepy, aren't you? Hello, sheepy. That's a glorious view. Mermaid's Pool in the centre of the screen, and then Kinder Res just behind it. Glorious because it's all lit up by sunshine. Oh, it's absolutely lovely, this walk. Right, we'll plod on. Just thought I'd give you a bit of an update where we're up to on our travels. There's Kinder Low behind me. We've just plodded along the edge from the downfall, and next we'll be heading down past Edale Rocks, Swinesback Way, and then down Jacob's Ladder. And once we get to Beehive, we might take the old Packhorse route. I'm not sure yet. Either way, it leads us down to Packhorse Bridge at the bottom. Right, well, Si's over there. It's quite busy around here at the moment. Busiest I've seen it in the last 2 days. Well, it's Saturday, I suppose, so
no wonder. Right, well, we'll get ready to plod on, and I'll speak to you later. Well, we've just come about halfway down Jacob's Ladder and we've stopped at the beehive. It's right busy here. I'm just going to walk over here because, oops, we're not going to go down the rest of Jacob's Ladder. We're going to take the old pack horse route down here by the side of this gate. I'm just going to walk over here because it's really busy there. And there's a nice view here. And you get to pass that ruined barn. I'll turn the camera around in a minute when I've just got down here. Ah. Right. As I said, I'll turn the camera around and show you this majestic view. So there's the beehive up there. And here's the start of the old pack horse trail. And you can see it runs down there and then switches back past that old ruin building and down there to the pack horse bridge. And then we're going to take that track that you can see winding down the bottom of the valley with all those people on it, back to Edale, through Lee Farm and such things. Right, well, now we've got his breast back, I think we'll plod on through this gate behind me, and I'll bring you back when we've got to Packhorse Bridge. Chickens! Hello, chicken. Oh, we just arrived in Edale, outside Nag's Head. Door's closed, but I think it's open. We're going to go inside and find out. Well, I'm in Nag's Head. I've got a pint of Nag's Head Ale, 5.6%. Looking forward to this after that walk. Well, everybody, good health and cheers. Hey Michael, that's not bad beer that. Right, well, just going to rest. I don't think I'm going to have anything to eat, although I might have a look at the menu. And yeah, just get our breath back and then complete the rest of the trip back to the cars in a bit. But for now, just going to relax and enjoy this. Well everybody, from me and Si, good health and cheers.
Good health, cheers. Thanks a lot, Steve. Great
Cheers,
trip.
Si.
Cheers,
It's been
mate.
a good one. Oh, that's better. Well, when we've drunk these, we're going to walk back down to the car park and get in the cars. So I'll speak to you once we're back in the car park. But for now, we're just going to drink our beer. Look how busy it is in here. All these cars here that are not in parking bays are going to get tickets. That one's already got a ticket. Well, for a Saturday, as per normal, really busy. Well, I'm with Si. All that's left for both of us to do now is to take our kit off. Si will get it in his car, and I'll chuck mine in back of my car and start the drive home. But before I do that, I just want to say thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll look forward to your comments, because I always enjoy reading them and replying to them. Right, well, on that note, there's no else left to say apart from, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time for another Hengist Wildcamp. So, from me, it's goodbye, and from Si,
Cheers, goodbye.
see you all later.